Okay, here we go. Why am I so bad at this? So this was pretty hard for me to try to come up with 10 things because I'm basically an open book. Definitely a lot of you will know at least one or a couple of these things, but maybe you'll learn something new. Maybe you'll just listen to me ramble for 10 minutes. So the first thing that probably a ton of you know, but maybe some of you don't, is that I have not always been an e-girl. I have had other jobs. My very first job was when I was 16. I worked at Taco Bell, and then I just have worked Starbucks, a bunch of different like mom and pop restaurants, catering. I had an office job. I worked in a gym as like, but I didn't actually work in the gym. I worked in the daycare center of the gym. So I've had like a ton of jobs, but being an e-girl has been my longest and most fun job. So I hope to continue doing that and hopefully not have to go back to those other jobs, because to be honest, most of them were pretty shitty. Another fact about me, this one is actually much lesser known. I eat kiwis with the skin on it, like the little fruit. I freaking love kiwis, and it's really a lot of trouble to peel them. And I did peel them for like the first 20 years of my life, but you waste so much fruit and time. So I optimized my kiwi eating. I eat it with the skin on it, and honestly, it's really not that bad. You don't really notice it once you start doing it. And I suggest everybody do it so that you can see how free you can be when you don't have to waste so much time peeling kiwis. I'm checking my notes. This one's not really a fact, more like I'm just like kind of bragging, but I'm basically on a first name basis with Neil deGrasse Tyson. You know, cocky Twitter personality, astrophysicist person thingy. I've had like a long-standing beef with Neil deGrasse Tyson about his tweets, in that they're really condescending and very, I am very smart, which he probably is smart. He's definitely smarter than me, but Neil, you don't need to be such an ass about it. But basically, one time he tweeted something, and I had remembered that he tweeted it 6 or 8 years before. And so I tweeted that at him, and he replied to me. So I basically felt like a famous person. And even though I have beef with Neil, I was kind of fangirling that he replied to me. So I do have a Neil deGrasse Tyson t-shirt bought for me by one of you guys, Ozzy. And yeah, if I ever meet him, I'll wear that shirt and probably not bring up that like I loathe him, so I can get a picture with him. The next thing is that I'm an old lady. I love little needle crafts. I embroider and I cross stitch, which a lot of people don't know what that is, but basically it's, if you've seen an old lady craft in a frame or in a hoop, that's what I do. And yeah, I'll put some pictures of things I've created up here. I'll do like classy ones and also more modern style too, and it's really relaxing and kind of fun. And I like it. Okay, so yes, I'm wearing sweatpants down here. Continuing with the old lady theme, I seem to like all the candy that everybody else hates. So like candy corn, I fucking love candy corn. I like black licorice. I like all licorice. And I like peppermint bark. I feel like these are the most hated candies, and they're like my top candies. Oh, and those Smarties, American Smarties, like those little powdery things. And to be honest, I even like Flintstones vitamins. Like, I'm spitting everywhere. I would have to be like told not to eat more Flintstones vitamins and like vitamin C tablets when I was younger, because I just treated them like candy. I don't know. I have weird taste buds. I know I've said this before, but I won the DARE essay contest in 5th grade. For those that are not American, DARE is this really weird program where they come show you drugs as a child in school and tell you not to do them. My next fact that you probably didn't know about me is that I am like really ambitious. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I've just like always really put myself out there. Like when I was 16, I got my license right away, and once I could like get a job, like I applied everywhere. I remember I had my grandma drive me like 3 miles away from my house, which is about the furthest you could walk to work. And because I didn't have a car. And I applied at every single place along the way as I walked home. So that was pretty, like, I just really wanted to get a job. I really wanted to be independent, and I've always just really valued my independence. And even now I really value that I can take care of myself with my own money. I feel like I'm kind of rambling, not explaining myself well, but basically I'm ambitious. I try to work hard, try to make stuff all the time, and I really feel happy and I really feel successful when my hard work pays off. On a lighter note, my ears are pierced 4 times. You probably can't see it because I never ever ever wear earrings in them except for very occasionally this first one. But yeah, I kind of had a phase where I wanted to be emo and get tattoos and piercings and be basically a suicide girl. I really admire that look. I just have commitment issues, so that's why I've only ever expanded out to my ear, and I have no tattoos and no other piercings. But yeah, 4 piercings. The next thing about me is that I'm what I've coined a reverse hoarder. So on hoarders, you know, they hold on to stuff and they buy stuff and they keep it forever, and I am the reverse. I try to get rid of everything. I wouldn't call myself a minimalist because I still have a lot of physical things that I enjoy, and my house is still very cluttered, but I am constantly like going through my clothes and getting rid of clothes, going through my books, getting rid of books, and like trying to optimize how I can keep my house tidy. I'm always trying to get rid of stuff. I'm just not, I'm a reverse hoarder. The last fact, I was sitting on my couch when I thought of these facts, and I was looking around the room looking for facts about me, and I saw my board game collection. So I thought I'd tell you guys I'm really good at board games and I really like board games. And it's kind of a point of contention in my family that it's like whoever's team I'm on, like I'm like a power player, so I have to be like leveled out. Not to brag or anything, but I'm just really good at board games. Like anything that has to do with words, like categories I'm pretty good at. Pictionary, like I know exactly what you're drawing from the first line. I just really like it. I like tiny competition that I can be competitive in. I've never played sports or anything like that. But I get real competitive with board games, and I'm proud to say I'm a very good board gamer, and try to get me on your team because I will win it for us. I have been very awkward, but have enjoyed your time and attention. I thank you very much for sitting here with me. I'm gonna get more comfortable at this. I'm gonna get better at this. I just need to zen myself out before I start filming. If I'm looking off to the side in all directions, it's because I'm not a good YouTuber, but I hope to be one day. And subscribe, obliterate the like button, comment down below if you were surprised by any of these facts, comment down below if you knew every single one of these facts. Thank you so very much, and I will see you in the next one. We have my kitten. Oh my goodness. You definitely know that I have animals though, as they make themselves very welcome in whatever I am doing. Look at this. They ignored me for like the 45 minutes it took to set this up, and I know this is not very impressive for 45 minutes, but there were a lot of ups and downs during that. All right, go away. Go away. I love you, but go away.